Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at the Helix Native, the new version of the plugin 3.0, which features 3 new amps, a couple of new cabs and some new drive pedals. We've already heard it in a mix, so now I'm going to take you track by track, show you each of the individual guitar parts and bass parts and what we've got going on within Helix. So first up, we've got the distorted left channel. First up in the chain, we've got the Horizon drive, which is a new drive pedal based on the Pedal by Horizon devices, and that is going into the DAS Benzin Mega, which is the Diezel VH4 Mega channel. Not changed too much in the settings here, and we're going into the 4x12 Cali with a 57 dynamic. After Helix, we've got a bit of EQ going on, just a high pass set to 100, a low pass set at 13, a bit of notch filtering around 5,000, and then 4,500 just to take out some frequencies I don't like. And then notice there's a bit of a build up in the mix at around the 2,000 to 4,000 mark, so I've just dialed that out on a couple of the guitars. And on its own, that sounds like this. So you'll note we've also got a tiny bit of reverb on the bus, on the guitars, and that's happening on all of the guitars. We've got them going to the Space Designer plugin within Logic and just set that to realistic room. And the way we've got that set up, the distorted left guitar goes to reverb on the right, and the distorted right guitar goes to reverb on the left. So after that, we've got the distorted right channel, and bringing up Helix here. We've just got the amp and cab block initiated, and that's just on the DAS Benzin Lead, and we can see the settings here. Again, not changed too much. And then just to ensure we've got a slightly different tone, we've gone on the 4x12 Uber cab on the Celestion T75, and that's with a 112 dynamic. And then for the EQ on the distorted right side, again, we've got a high pass set to about just under 100, a low pass, this time coming down a bit further to about 9K, and then some notch filtering at some of the frequencies that we don't like, and then again, just taking out a tiny bit between the 2,000 to 4,000. And on its own, that sounds like this. And then the two distorted channels together sound like this. And then what we've also got down the center track is another guitar distorted rhythm track, but this time just playing the single root notes. And on the Helix, we've got that set up with just a drive pedal, and that is the Swedish chainsaw. So that's based on the Boss HM2, another new pedal for the update. And then on the EQ there, we've just got a high pass and a low pass, quite a significant low pass set to about 2,000 hertz. And then down the middle, that sounds like this. And then bringing in the left and right side all together. Okay, and then moving on to the clean, so we've used another new amp for the 3.0 update, and that's the US Princess based on the Fender Princeton Reverb and the 1x12 Princess cab as well. So our main clean tone is just going straight into the amp and the 1x12, and these are the settings. Turn the drive down a little bit from how it's set as standard, and then on the 1x12 cab, because it's quite quiet, we just upped the level very slightly, and we've got that on the 4038 ribbon. From the Helix into the EQ, we've got a high pass set slightly higher at 144 Hz, and then a bit of a bump at the higher ranges there just to bring out any sparkliness that we can. And that clean sounds like this. Then to go along with that main clean, we've got another one set up with exactly the same settings within the Helix, but we've also added the poly detune pedal. So this is a new pedal in the update, just to give it a bit of a chorusy effect, and those are just some harmonies to support the clean, so they sound like this. And then with the clean, and then the last new thing from the update that we're trying in this song today is just on the outro section. We are using the acoustic sim, so that's based on the Boss, I think it's CS2 acoustic simulator, and we've just set that up like this, and then going into that we've taken out some of the lower frequencies because they can sound a bit strange going into the acoustic sim pedal, and then that sounds like this. Almost has a bit of a chorusy effect as well. And then all of the clean guitars and the acoustic sim here are going into another reverb that we've got within Logic, just the Space Designer. And this is set on the medium hall setting, and that's just to bring everything in the mix sort of together to make it seem like as it was recorded in the same space. Then for the bass, we've not got anything new, particularly in Helix for this, so we're just going into the Ampeg SPT4 and the 8x10 cabinet that it comes with. And then to support the main clean bass, we've also got a distorted bass, which is just running through the DAS Benzin Lead. And the clean bass on its own sounds like this. And then bringing in the distorted bass with it. And that really sort of helps thicken everything up in the mix. So all together, listen to it, sounds like this. And that's it for the Line 6 Helix 3.0 update. This update is available across all of the Helix platforms. This one we're using Helix Native, which is available on a 15-day free trial. You can just go to line6.com to get hold of that. Really great to see Line 6 continuing to support this software and the hardware units with new amp models, new effects. So yeah, really worth checking out, and great sound as always. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.